So, when you talk about holistic assessment, so if I were a parent listening to this conversation, in your definition, what is holistic assessment? Can you walk us through what do you mean by holistic assessment?
Yes. So your conventional assessment would be your report card, which had 7 subjects or 8 subjects, whatever that number is, where you had a single letter or a number. That is distilling all of life down to those 7 numbers for a life, for a kid and saying this is what matters. What we're saying is, look, what also matters is the kid funny, right? Is the kid actually able to see wit and humor and things, which is interesting. We can't quantify its value right now, but we all know how that matters later on in life, right? You could be great at something, but if you're an exceptional bore or as well while being exceptional with something, life is still hard to navigate, right? Whether it's in personal life or professional life. So that is one example. Along with, let's say, okay, so now let's take something like math, which we do explore with the kids, right? What does holistic assessment look with the math? The math again is a set of competencies. It's about attitudes as well. So it's not just about whether someone was able to do a set of successfully crack a certain set of questions, which is what conventional school would do. Here we look at, okay, so what was their attitude, right? How did they approach this? Now, the same problem. So, I mean, this is one of the uh, very interesting examples given. I forget which famous mathematician it was. Uh, how do you add up numbers 1 to 100, right? Like, how do you do that? So, the famous story goes that this 8-year-old, I forget it was Gauss, realized that you could write the numbers 1 to 100. You could also write them backwards. And then you see a pattern emerges, right? When you add the first and the last number, it's 101. When you add the second and the 99 number, it's again 101. So now there's a pattern there, right? And that's a brilliant way to do this. Now there's the conventional way of doing this. There's also this, which tells you that even within math, you could approach a problem in so many different ways, some of which are exceptionally creative. But when you start grading, you lose all of this. But what we are doing is that, look, we are actually going to document the process by which someone tried to arrive at the answer. Fully understanding that it's fine if they didn't get it. That process itself is very interesting because it's a window into how they do that. That is holistic assessment.